Okay, I'm inside of a little Marshall amp I have for a practice amp, and a few of the things I noticed when I first opened this up is that the darn board, okay, it was actually not pushed all the way in up against the body of the amp. There's actually a potentiometer still not in place. Uh, they're kind of offset from the body of the amp, which doesn't make any sense. And well, let's see, you had some of the stuff, the ground wiring was in contact with a bunch of things. It's like, why is it contacting that? It should probably not be contacting that. And many of these capacitors and restats, they had and transformers, they had been touching one another. Okay, and I'm pretty sure, from the little simple shit I know, that's a no-no. Okay. Now, if this simple, quick little fix I'm doing right now doesn't work by just cleaning everything off, readjusting everything, getting it back to where it looks like it's in place, and no cold solder spots. If this doesn't work, I'm going to change out this input connector right here with this one. It's the same type. Okay, they're both the same and only soldered in 3 spots on the underside of the board. So I'll change those out and give that a shot. Once I ground the board and make sure the heat sink it so that nothing gets hot on this thing. It does any more damage to it. But the damnedest thing was that a lot of these, like I said, capacitors were bent over, touching one another. A couple of metal contacts were in contact. It's like, damn, why is this thing not popped already? Okay, it's 3 years old. It's a little MG. It's Marshall, so it's not just dirt cheap. They do make good stuff. Hopefully this is one of them. Here's your little fuse. Make sure that it doesn't blow on you, zap you. It also has a capacitor here at the on-off in case it gets overload and pip, no more on and off. But it's got the same input uh, connector soldered in 3 spots underneath the board. That little red one, red backed one. That's exactly the same as this one. Okay. And I think I'll try to switch those around and see if that does any good. All right. Now, the other choice is to replace these 2 potentiometers that are on the gains. Okay. The VR1, the VR2, replace those because I think they may just be worn out. And again, it's pretty simple. They're just soldered in, so it's no big, it's not rocket science. Get their replacements, through Marshall, through music store supplier, hardware supply, and give it a shot and see what happens. Main thing, I'll make sure to be grounded real well, and I'll have setups on the electrics in that are fused as well. Okay, like a nice resisting cord and a nice fused uh, jumper cord that they'll all pop in case anything happens real quick. Okay. But that's about it. So I've basically gone in, dusted everything off, kind of pushed it off one another, and made sure that all the solder spots were in place, nothing was broken, and gonna put it back together again and see what it does when I turn it up. Same problem. I'm gonna give it a shot by removing this connector. It's black when you see the red back, and replacing it with this one here, which is the same connector according to its numbers. Okay. That's it. Thanks.